So Weili Zhang challenged the current women's strawweight champion Carla Esparza to a fight. She even suggested a venue, UFC 281, which takes place in Abu Dhabi on October 22nd, 2022. And naturally, Carla Esparza turned her down. And many people feel that was Carla Esparza's right, because the champion should not allow the challenger to dictate when and where a fight takes place. So it's understandable that Carla pulled that card. But the problem with Carla Esparza being the champion turning down a challenger is this: it makes it look like she's running away. It makes it look like she's trying to avoid the fight. You see, it's sort of a catch-22 if I'm using that phrase right. You see, as the champion, you have the right to be able to dictate when and where you fight, but also as the champion, when you deny a challenger who is considered to be the #1 contender or one of the top contenders, when you deny a challenger the ability to fight you, then it looks like you're avoiding that challenger. It looks like you're stalling. It looks like you're afraid. It looks like you are running away. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good look, especially when you're the champion. Now let's look at Nico Montano and Valentina Shevchenko, because there are some comparisons there. And the comparisons are this: we have two champions that have challengers, and those challengers were considered to be better fighters than the champions. So pretty much you have two champions who were considered to be the underdogs facing off against these challengers. And you have two champions that are now stalling. Nico Montano was supposed to fight Valentina Shevchenko, but a lot of people felt that she stalled. Now, Nico Montano had stated that maybe there were some medical issues that she had to take care of, but, for all intents and purposes, as many times as that fight has been scheduled and then rescheduled, it painted the picture from people's perspective that Nico Montano was avoiding fighting Valentina Shevchenko, whom a lot of people felt was just going to go in there and absolutely destroy Nico. And here it is, a similar situation with Carla Esparza. Give Carla Esparza all the credit in the world for the accomplishments that she had, the first ever women's strawweight champion. Now she's the current women's strawweight champion. But the fact of the matter is, there are a lot of people out there that believe Weili Zhang is just going to go in there and mop the floor with her. Me being one of them. Now, I'm not going to put it past Carla Esparza. I wouldn't be surprised if she wouldn't somehow be able to obtain a victory, because crazier things have happened. But the fact of the matter is, the odds-on favorite going into that bout would be Weili Zhang. So you, as the champion, facing off against being challenged by a former champion who is considered to be a dominant force in the sport, or has the potential to be a dominant force in the sport, because, look at Weili Zhang in the UFC. She's relatively new in the UFC, even though she had a career prior to the UFC. But the fact of the matter is, when you as a champion and you dismiss a challenge from a challenger who is a former champion, even though it is your right to dictate when and where the fight takes place, by simply denying that, it creates doubt in people's mind in you. It causes people to question your conviction. You see, what people like is a fighting champion. People like a champion that doesn't shy away from challenges. People want a champion who's going to remain active. And the way it seems right now, it seems like Carla Esparza doesn't want to be an active champion, or as active as what a lot of fans would want her to be. Now, as the champion, she has that right to be able to have whatever schedule that she wants to have, just as long as it's somewhat realistic and she doesn't go too long without fighting and thus be in danger of just being stripped from inactivity. But hell, even as a regular fighter, you have the right to dictate how often you're going to fight, because you're the one getting there and putting your body on the line. But see, this is a matter of optics. And the optics on this is that she was challenged. She rightfully turned down that challenge. And therefore, people can rightfully come to whatever conclusions that they want. And the conclusion that a lot of people are going to come to is that she's stalling. But anyway, that's just my thought on that. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you on the flip side.